Why are friendship more important than romantic relationships? And why is building the foundation of friendship more important than just having feelings and growing from there to what you want to call your happily ever after? In this context, I'm talking marriage. My name is SAGENEL. Welcome back to the YouTube channel, or welcome if you're just joining us. You love it here, so just stay tuned, like, subscribe, calm down, because there's a lot you're going to be learning from this video. I'm a certified counselor, therapist, mediator. I'm a teacher, a women leadership teacher, or teacher who teaches women leadership, whatever it is you want to call it. TV host, radio host, author, very important because I love to write, amongst other important things that I do. All right, so the importance of talking about friendship in romantic relationship is about time, and it's something that I've actually been spoken about years even before now, but there is the importance of emphasizing it in this day and age more frequently, because you have a lot of people who are just going into relationships based on feelings, and somehow it is not working out completely for these people. And so in this video, I want to help you understand why friendship is important for getting into a marital relationship, your happily ever after. And number one, there are at least 5 points I'm going to be sharing with you. Number one, feelings come and go. There are many times where, have you not felt times, at least I have, where you feel like, oh my god, I'm so hungry, I'm going to eat a mountain. Let me just finish what I'm doing now. When I finish what I'm doing now, when I go like this, they will know that I'm hungry. And truly you're hungry, but by the time you go to the place that you're supposed to eat the mountain, you just eat a quarter or something and you're already full. It happens to me. It happens to me all the time, especially in recent times when I started reworking my food appetites. And we can have the examples for many other things, even anger. Let's talk about anger. You are so angry, you're so upset. You know, you could have punched somebody's face in the moment, but just having that 1 hour cool off, for instance, and just having to stay away or stay alone just helped you get that feeling to subside. What I'm trying to say is, whether feeling of hunger, feeling of anger, or any other emotion, is something that doesn't really last long. Emotion. And that is why, just to digress a bit, if you are a Christian, you see things like joy, patience, faithfulness, kindness. It's not an emotion, it's a fruit of the Spirit. I had to bring that in because many times people see these things or mistake them as emotions. They think, okay, I'm feeling joyous. Good for you if you are feeling joyous, but it's a fruit of the Spirit. It's a fruit of hosting and prioritizing the presence of the Spirit in your life, the presence of the Holy Spirit in your life and in your season and in your current situation. Then that joy springs forth. Same thing with kindness and all that. So all those ones, you don't need emotions to make it happen. All right, what you need is, you need to know that it's the right thing to do, and you need to be led by the Spirit and in accordance with what is right, especially if you're a Christian and you believe in the Lordship of Christ. So I'm saying that because there's often feelings misinterpreted as that. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm feeling joy. Yes, you can feel joyous, but it's not a feeling thing. But a lot of times, there are a lot of the emotions that we feel, they are just data. They are not necessarily the pointers to the decisions we should be making. Despite how you feel, you want to make sure that you are looking at other factors before making any kind of decision. And in this particular situation, we're talking about romantic relationship. Many people are felt into getting into bed with the wrong person, and they have produced a baby or even babies from that union that they forever regret, not because they don't love the child or the world is not telling them to accept the child, but because that is somebody they never would have been with if they were thinking rightly. So do you understand and see why feelings come and go and shouldn't be a prerequisite for basing who you should marry? Because you're feeling this certain way of this person right now. What if something happens to the person tomorrow? Let's say you're feeling a person because of their packs, so you are really feeling the person, the emotion is going high. What if something happens health-wise, this person cannot exercise for 1 year, and then the pack just mysteriously disappears? How are you going to feel? Are you still going to feel that person like the person is your soulmate, or like he is the one for you? All these questions are things to ask. That is why you should not base your life decisions, especially key life decisions like marriage, on feelings. Hence the importance of friendship, because when you make friendship decisions, it's beyond feeling. You're able to say, oh, this is alignment with my values. Oh, this is right. Oh, I wouldn't like this. Oh, you can tell the person, I don't like this. You can create boundaries. Many people, anything, I'm not even going into that. Sometimes I get into conversation with people and all just says, I feel. Is there no decision that you are making that is not out of feeling? Are you not making decision logically? Are you not making decision spiritually? Are you not making decision based on data? Is it feeling? Okay, so let's say right now, if you feel like entering a pit, you just got enter a pit. I don't know, like when it comes to these feeling things, don't get it wrong. Feelings sometimes point to maybe you're attracted to this person. It points to, oh, I'm happy with this person. It points to there may be something there. So for me, this is not to discard feelings, but it is not what is going to make the decision. Because even if you find out that there may be something there, fantastic. When you find out that there may be something there, there are other things that must be aligned to making that something there work for you. Maybe we should do a separate video on feelings because the way it's going. Number 2, you're free with your friends and you truly enjoy their company rather. There are people in situations where they feel intensely about a guy. You're feeling intensely about a particular guy, but you can't really talk to him about anything. There's nothing you can talk to him about. The only thing you only feel like, you feel anytime you're with him, you just want to be with him. You guys want to have sex. You guys just want to hug and hold. But there's nothing deeply you are discussing. You're not discussing anything beyond just feeling. That is not a safe basis to build a relationship on. Or you're also not collecting data from him and collecting information from him on certain key things that you need to know regarding his life as well. So you can't just, the essence of friendship, why friendship rocks as a great foundation for a marital journey that is blissful, is because you are free with this person, you truly enjoy their company, and that is what you need all through marriage. You're not really going to go through marriage feeling. I mean, you'll be happy with the person, you feel for the person you're with, but it's not powered by feelings. And it's just what it is. That's why many people are getting it wrong, because they are thinking that marriage is powered by feelings. It's not powered by feelings. It's powered by decisions, daily decisions. It's powered by choices. It's powered by values. It's powered by shared beliefs. It's powered by conviction. There are a host of other things that is powered by. It's not feelings. Feelings once in a while, but it's not about feelings. Feelings is not what's going to determine what next you should do rightly in your marriage or not. I mean, if it's by feelings, I watch a lot of crime and investigation. Many people have killed their partner because they didn't feel good at that particular point in time. Many other people would be in prison because many people will be killing their partner because they're not happy with their partner when a certain thing happened. Is that how? Imagine everybody's going around feeling and acting on their feelings. So you can't do that. All right. So the next point is, disagreements in friendship are resolved maturely as opposed to the presence and absence of feelings. This is a good time to like this video if you're enjoying it, and also subscribe. It's also a great time to share this video with at least 2 people. Do not forget, we're talking about why friendships are a great foundation for building romantic relationship and marital relationship blissfully. And I said disagreements in friendship are resolved maturely as opposed to the presence and absence of feelings. Absolutely. When a person is your friend, you can disagree, you can easily resolve conflict amicably than when there's so much feeling involved. Because when there's so much feeling involved, you are going to be acting irrationally based on, I'm feeling this way about you. You know, you're not making me happy. How could you do this to me? And that's why you see a lot of people kill each other. You see a lot of people kill each other, not because they want to kill each other, but because there's so much feelings involved. And so the opposite of the feeling is the extreme of it. So don't get it right. At this point where you actually say, no, so are you saying that I shouldn't be attracted, I shouldn't feel for my husband? No, get it right. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that you should not base your marital journey with a person based on feelings alone. And I'm saying it must be based on true friendship that you must build. Even if you both got attracted to each other, started talking to each other based on how you are feeling, based on the wave, you must still say no. I insist we must build a friendship because that's what's going to carry us through. Okay, so disagreements in friendship, they're resolved maturely and also even more objectively. You can sit with your friend and say, guy, this is what you do no good. But when all you have with a person is just feeling, some girls, they can't even talk because they're like, if I talk to him now, he may leave me. You know, all those kind of things that you're wondering, does it happen? It happens. And you know, there's a lot of you watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. So you want to make sure that you can build a friendship with a person where you can sit down and talk. You can, and no matter the age, we'll do all videos about that later. No matter the age of the person you're getting married to, whether it's 10 years older or whatnot, or 2 years younger, for instance. I'm talking about the women getting married to men, whether older or even younger. But don't forget that you shouldn't pass a benchmark when you are marrying younger, so you're not getting married to your child. But what I'm trying to say is that friendship is one of the things that you both must build with each other, because that age thing, and we probably will do another video about that age thing can be a bit tricky if you don't know how to navigate it. Before you can start thinking, hey, you are younger than me, you start treating somebody like your boy, or you start treating somebody like your father. You must be able to bring the balance to know how to really have the friendship, and this works and goes in line with that as well. The other point is it stands the test of time. All right, so friendship stands the test of time. It stands the test of time, meaning you are able to know if you are going to be able to spend more time with this person in life beyond just feeling. We already spoke about different ways, and I want you to, even beyond what I'm even saying, think about different spaces in your life where you have felt like, oh my god, I want to do this. For me, I've given my own example. It has been food. You think, hey, if I get here, you put in your own example, and you get there and just be like, first of all, let me drink water, let me sit down. So it doesn't be what I'm saying is our feelings are not always reliable. We can go on and on and on. But when you have friendship, it stands the test of time beyond feelings. And let me tell you, when you're getting into a marital journey, you're getting into a real journey of life. It's not joke. It's not a joke. Like the journey in real life, if you are driving, or if you know how to drive, or if you drive in any city that you're in, there will be hold up. There will be gallops in some cities, maybe not all cities, but some cities has it has gallop and go. There will be delays, there will be traffic. I already shared that. There will be unexpected circumstances on your journey. So that when you plan to go out, you don't plan that, oh, an accident should have happened there. So therefore, no, you plan that, okay, I'll get to this place by 15 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way when you're journeying, whether you're driving, being driven, taking, or even taking public transport, whatever the case may be. So that is how it happens in marriage. You don't know what the full picture is going to be like. Of course, it is an expected end. If you commit your marriage into God's hand, that's a different conversation entirely, because you need to do things according to his terms. If you committed it into his hands, it's not that you say one thing and mean another thing. But what I'm trying to say is, with friendship, you are able to stand the test of time. Even when you're not feeling, you know that you are each other's guys, and you're here for each other for the long run, beyond what your genitals can offer you, beyond how a person looks. All these things are important, because these are the things that people, beyond each other's money, these are things that people used to choose, and it's unfortunate. And then finally, it enables loyalty. There's just something about friendship and building it as a foundation for marriage. There's just this loyalty that this person has got my back, I have got this person's back, and you have been able to build over a period of time, whatever your period of friendship is, you've been able to build loyalty and trust with each other, to know each other better than you would have known, than you would have if you both were just going on feelings. I want to emphasize again that I do not think that feeling is unimportant. I think that it is not a wise guiding or building block for moving towards marriage. Carry the feelings, keep it in one side, hold it in the bag. You need it, fantastic. But beyond the feelings, you want to discuss what else is there. And if you guys have potential, you want to build what else is there. If beyond the feelings, nothing else is there, that's, people have crushes all the time. We see a lot of, I don't start calling it, a lot of people who even the general public, like maybe celebrity, are like, oh, I would have liked these two people together, they should come back together. Why they can't come back together is because there was nothing beyond feelings, and there's just nothing you can do about it. If it's feelings that was riding them, one day somebody will kill somebody in that place, and the general public will have nothing more to say. It has been a pleasure speaking with you. We're going to continue on this series. Trust me, this is not the end. Ask me your questions, drop it in the comments, share this video, like this video, so that more people like you can learn. And I'll see you in my next video. You definitely can see me in previous video that you may have missed. I'm SAGENEL, and it has been a pleasure serving you today.